Hey there, Leos. Happy birthday. This is going to be the Leo Divine Feminine August Extended Tarotscope. Welcome, Christina here, Ginger Mama, and my kitty cat Shira. She's been all over me right now, so maybe kitties are significant for you this month. But yeah, brush yourself clean of that, by the way. There's a little bit of cat hair as she moved. It's like, I feel like that's where you're at, Divine Feminines, right now. You're like, oh my gosh, like Christina, I've been clearing, I've been releasing, I've been growing, but like there's still some like hair around and you can't quite get it off. So whether that's your masculine's energy or something in your 3D, self-limiting beliefs, I'm not sure. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with the astrology coming up for the month of August for you. The first week of August, we have the moon in Libra and the moon in Scorpio, all right? So especially if you have Libra or Scorpio placements in your astrology anywhere, you might tap into that and see how you're feeling, right? If your moon or sun or moon or rising sign are in Scorpio or Libra, be sure to also check those out. Anyone's moon or rising sign. If you don't know what those are, feel free to look that up online. You just have to type in the city you were born and the time you were born. And if you don't know the time you were born, go intuitively with the first time you think it is. But those sign placements can really help us better understand ourselves, our journey, and our counterpart. Furthermore, if you can look up your Venus placement, that is also very helpful. 8th house for many of you too. So yeah, that's a lot, but maybe tap in more with astrology this month. As we come out of Cancer season, right, there were a lot of emotions stirred up in a lot of the collective. That's normal. It's Cancer season. Cancer's water energy. It's cardinal energy. It calls on us to look at our emotions quickly. Venus, though, the planet of love, stays in this Cancer energy for a while in early August, okay? So we're still going to feel that. And as we build up to the full moon, which this month is on August 11th, you can mark your calendars. I feel like this one's going to be a doozy, especially for the masculine collective, all right? For you, Divine Feminines, I feel like this is just that final little release of like that hair around where you're like, no, I don't need this. This person has not given to me. Look at this. Yeah, you're like, I know I'm in good karma. I know my judgment is clear and clean. I know I'm sitting pretty, single lady, single man, making money, making wealth, making abundance, serving the collective. I know I'm an angel. I know the higher realms are real. Like, I don't need to worry about that person. If they don't want to be a part of that new earth vibe, then like, so be it, right? You're moving forward. I like that for you, okay? Keep going with that. But yeah, just keep going with that. Because I think some of you feel a little bit run down. You know, I have these flowers, they were left up here and they kind of dried out, and it's like I feel like some of you are kind of feeling like that, like Cancer season was a lot, like too much watering, maybe too many emotions, but it's going to change quickly. Okay, step into that creative masculine energy, all right, that passionate energy. I want you to really this month think about what a balanced sexual encounter would look like, right, for you. And you don't have to be picturing this person, okay? I'm just saying in general, what does that look like? What does it look like to equally give and equally receive? What does it look like to feel equally attractive but also be just as attracted to someone else? Those are the dynamics we're really looking for in a conscious, healed spiritual connection. And many people can never or have never experienced that. It is always like one person's more aggressive and one person's more submissive, and like those are always the dynamics, and people act like that's a turn on when in reality it's a very big power play that can become very unhealthy and problematic, especially when we repeat that cycle with the same person or with multiple others, right? And take on that energy. So ask yourself what that would look like. Many feminine energies have given so much that they're actually afraid to receive. Or that's actually like a fantasy of theirs, is to receive without worry that they're pleasing, you know, someone else. And so in these sexual dynamics, I just feel like this is important for you that first week or two, is to focus on that, Leos, of like, what would that look like? And like, how would it be reciprocated? Like, how would I know I'm in a relationship where it is balanced? Where like, if I am submissive at 1 minute, like then the next I don't have to be. Like, and are you comfortable in both roles? All right, because a lot of people are not comfortable in both roles. So maybe focus on that, okay? Follow your intuition. The moon again, the moon comes out. The moon, okay? Follow your intuition quickly. And the moon kind of was reversed there as well. Are you being clear with yourself? Are you being honest with yourself about this connection, possibly if you have a counterpart, or just about what you want in life, okay? Um, Full moons are a great time to release past fear, worry, self-doubt, limiting beliefs. It's a great time to do that, okay? So do that. Maybe write down what you want to release and burn it. It is one of my favorite ways to immediately feel better around new moon energy, or I mean full moon energy. It's just a really, really great thing to do. Maybe have a bonfire too. Like, I don't know, someone in the backyard, campfire, bonfire type of vibe. All right, so that's on the 11th. We're going to get through that, right? By the way, if your masculines communicate around that full moon, I would really advise you to be cautious. Unless they are coming back with like, I'm committed to you, I am this, I am that, let's be in a relationship, I want to see you such and such a date, we're going to talk, I know I have an avoidant attachment style, I know I fucked this up, I don't want that, then don't engage with them at all, or you will feel weaker and weaker and weaker. I am serious. Please do not engage. All my readings in TikTok have been about that as well too. Yeah, this person, it's like they're just in their head, and you're going to be in your head around that full moon if you are allowing this past heartbreak to come back in and sit in that self-pity. It never works for me. This isn't fair. Why can't I find love? It's not fair. It's not fair. Do not do that, okay? Understand, Leos, it's your birthday season. You have strength here, the lion card, the lion energy, Leo card. Don't be stubborn. If the universe is trying to send you love in a new way, don't be so fixed. I get it, you're fixed placements, but in like, nope, it was that person or nobody. No. That person, ask yourself why you want that person. Because that's the real question. If someone ghosted you, couldn't communicate with you, why do you want them? What you saw in them was a reflection of you, of the best parts of you. It was source trying to wake you up to see that like you're looking to other people thinking they're better than you and they're not. You are it. You are amazing. Queen of Pentacles. It's nurturing energy here. You are nurturing, you are kind. This person could not make a choice. So ask yourself, why do you think you deserve someone like that? Why do you think that's what you're worthy of? And furthermore, why do you think you should wait for them to change? Because the Empress doesn't wait. Queen of Pentacles, we're getting close to Emperor status there, but not quite there. So ask yourself why it is you think you should wait on someone. Because waiting energy just begets more waiting energy. Yeah, look at this. As I say this, 3 of Wands reversed. This can be about waiting for ships to come in, waiting for something to travel. Don't do that. And furthermore, if any of you are considering traveling with this person this month, don't do it. Don't do it. I talk to divine feminines all the time that do this. If you are not in a committed dynamic and you travel with them, it always ends poorly. It is not what you wanted. They end up going out with other people while they're there, bragging, getting showboaty, getting drunk, high, whatever it is. They end up flaking on you, not even going on the trip. Don't do it. The world reversed, okay? You're going to quickly realize how imbalanced they were. You're like, no, but it'll be fine, Christina. It'll be fine. Well, I'm just saying, masculine imbalance there. So that choice is up to you. I should add another blog about that on my website. I always hear about that with feminines. Travel. So just be mindful. And by the way, if you want to go on a trip, go on the trip by yourself. I am telling you, I did that back in January, and it was great. I was like, this is what I needed. So after we get past that, right? Let's look forward here. We start to approach Virgo season here on the 22nd. And Virgos are highly intuitive. It's a highly intuitive time to connect with the divine. But it's also a time to dig deep, dive deep, and really get serious about how we want to grow, maybe what we want our businesses to look like, what we want our manifestations to be, how we want to appear to the public, how we want to serve the collective. And a couple days after that, on the 24th, excuse me, how we want to speak our truth. That throat chakra might be very activated in you this month. You might be being called to open your throat chakra, speak your truth, whether that is to a family, friend, counterpart, whatever, and just set boundaries, tell the truth, right? If you want more information on how to release your counterpart, I have free blogs on my website, gingermama.com. And if you scroll down to one of the earlier ones, I think maybe March or April, there's one on the twin flame journey. Very helpful. Literally sample text messages. So you can copy and paste and send. Okay, that counts as unblocking your throat chakra, I promise. There's also a bullet pointed list on wounded and healed feminine and masculine energy. So you can really ask yourself, how am I doing on my journey? Oh, I'm doing really great there and there. Oh, nope, not so great there. And get an idea of that, okay? It's very, very helpful. But on the 24th, we have Uranus retrograde in Taurus. And again, this is all about personal growth, personal achievement, taking responsibility for where we are in life. And not pitying, not being like, I'm just here because this is always what happens to me and blah, blah, blah. And I do feel sometimes, especially fixed placements, not hating on you, there's wonderful things about fixed placement, but you get in that spot where you have trouble moving forward and speaking a new truth because you're so fixed in how things were or how you thought things would be. And this ascension journey is asking you to completely shake that up and basically be fixed in the knowing that nothing is ever fixed, right? And that is still fixed. I mean, that's a mind trip there if you want to reflect on that statement. But that's kind of what you're being, called to do this month. So get on that. Try to really get clear about what you want to do going forward. Understand if you're truly on a twin flame journey, part of the twin flame journey after release is stepping into some form of mission work or incorporating spiritual work into your current, job, whatever it might be. I talk to people all the time, universities, doctors, lawyers. People can incorporate spirituality into these jobs. I assure you it is possible. And so you might be being called to get out of your head about that, think outside the box. How could you do that? Again, not being fixed in this idea that spirituality is separate from our 3D world. No, we are members of two worlds, and the goal here is not to keep them separate, but to combine them and build new earth. That is the goal. Okay, so we need to balance our feminine and masculine energy. And as we go to, look at this. I'm telling you right now, guys, I know you're still thinking about it. Don't do that. That person you're thinking about is tied to the devil. Dark energy. If you continue to hang out with them in 3D, to text them, to communicate with them, to stalk their social media, whatever it is you're doing, to connect with them energetically, fantasize about them, whatever you're doing, I assure you, you are going to feel so weak energetically. Look at this, death, the star reversed. I know this to be true. It occurred for me. It occurs for a lot of divine feminines. I literally ended up in the hospital. Multiple tests. They're like, no, you're healthy as can be. And once I thought I had released. Trust me, I know you think that too. No, I realized I hadn't fully said the hardcore truth of like, you know what, F you, you've been so mean to me. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. Leave me the hell alone. Once I said that and set those boundaries and was like, never again, not even giving, never again, I feel great. Wonderful. I can eat again. I feel just amazing. Energy's back. Work is great. And I'm not saying go off on them, not saying show up at their house and go crazy. But some of you, yeah, it is a text, a phone call, a voicemail where you're just like, fuck off. Fuck off. You hurt me. And they're going to call you angry and get mad. But hey, did they hurt you? Did they ghost you? I mean, that's a form of emotional trauma and abuse, by the way. For someone to be really close with you and then suddenly just cut you off because you asked for clarification on a connection where they presented energetically one way, but they said a different thing. That is gaslighting, okay? And I don't care what anyone says. Twin dynamics, karmic dynamics, these are all mirrored. These things occur, okay? So your truth is your truth, but I'm telling you, you're being asked to follow your intuition and lay the sword down, to bring clarity to yourself. Okay, if you can do this, I'm telling you, please try to do that release before that full moon in Aquarius, okay? Aquarius is opposite you on the zodiac wheel with the Leo there, so you're both fixed placements. Like, this is a great moon for you to do that in, all right? To stop being fixed and stubborn, because you also run the risk with this moon of being like, I'm not going to let go. I'm never going to let go. I picture someone like Titanic, like, I'm never. It's like, no. We did that. It didn't work. And this person, they made their choice. And sometimes, I'm sorry, twins do not end up together in this lifetime. And there are true soulmates, true happiness for you, travel, joy, success, money. But first, you got to let go of the idea of it having to be this person in this body or skin suit. And I know that's hard to hear, okay? But if you can go ghost on this person and push them away, because I'm telling you right now, you guys, their karma is shit. Judgment reversed. They are liars. I don't care what they've told you, said, done. They are just, they're wearing a mask is what they're doing. They're wearing a mask, and you need to run like the wind, okay? I'm just, if you don't, you're going to be in choppy waters. The Fool reverse, you're a fool. this is so imbalanced. This person doesn't know how to give or take if you wrote it down bullet point by bullet point. Like, they don't know. They've never given to anyone but themselves. They're very, very selfish. So I think you already know this, but I think you need to hear it again. I hope this helps. The 27th of the month, the end of the month, we have a new moon. That's a great time to manifest. What is it you want in new love? What does it look like, a healthy relationship to you? As I said, focus on that sexual energy, but also focus on what a day-to-day looks like. Someone you can laugh with and be fun with or cook with or whatever it is, right? Like, what is it you really want? Someone to have a conversation with, someone who's spiritual, someone who will consistently communicate with you clearly. Hey, this is what I'm doing. Hey, I won't speak with you for a couple days. I'm going to be busy at work, but I'll meet up with you Friday. And they follow through. You know, do you want children? What is it you want? Okay? Get very, very, very specific. And on the 27th, make sure you're sending that out to the universe, okay? I love all of you, Leos. Happy birthday. You're going to have a great season. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, the link is in my bio. I do have openings for August, but they are filling up quickly. So the discount code, by the way, for Leo season and for Leos, because it's your birthday, is Leo444 at checkout, and that will save you $4 off any service. All right, Leos, I'll see you back in September. Keep doing the work. I'm telling you, you're going to be feeling much better as we approach the end of the month if you can make